All right, in this corner, we got lesson 12, day number 2. All right, people, so what we are trying to do is we are trying to graph our inequalities. So the big thing here is if we use a closed dot like this, as in we shade it on in, that's referring to our less than or equal to or greater than equal to, because it means we can actually land on the line. All right, so if it's an open, so just the circle that's there, it means less than, which means we can get right up next to it as close as we can, but we can't actually land on it. So if we want to graph x is greater than 5. Remember, it's a visual representation of what's going on. Pardon the announcements, people. So we like to put a 0 down just as an indicator of where we're going. Okay, and we want numbers that are greater than 5. So we use an open circle, because again, open circle for less than or greater than. We want all numbers that are greater than 5, so that is to the right. So we shade to the right on the number line, and we darken in the arrow as well. All right, and that means any, so 5.0000000001. All right, yeah, that's bigger than 5. Anything to the right there. So we want to grade x is less than 5. Again, we like the 0 just as an indicator. There's your 5, less than, so we're open circle. All right, and then we are shading to the left because we want all numbers that are less than. Sorry, my shading's kind of bad there. We want all numbers that are less than 5, and that would be to the left. Okay, so again, or equal to. So this time we can be on the 5, so that's why I'm shading the dot, because we can actually land on the 5. The numbers are less than, so we're going to the left. That's there. And then x is greater than or equal to 5. So again, 0 is an indicator. You're 5. Again, I notice I'm not putting all the numbers. There's no need to. All right, it is more of an approximation thing. So greater than or equal to, which means I can be on it. And again, I am shading to the right, greater than or equal to. That's it, people. That's the main things that we are after on this. So we do use our solving equation skills. So for example, we're going to divide both sides by -5. And oh my goodness, we just divided by a negative. So what do you have to do with the inequality? Yeah, you got to reverse it there. All right, so it does become a less than, and it does become our -5. All right, so 0, all right, -5 is to the left, open circle, and then we are shading to the left because we want numbers that are less than our -5. All right, add 8 to both sides. Again, just normal solving equation skills. All right, greater than or equal to -26 plus 8. How about a -18? Divide both sides by 2. Now, hey, x is greater than or equal to -9. Now, should I flip the inequality symbol here? Should I? No! All right, well, why? Well, did I divide by a negative? No, I divided by a positive. So 0 down or -9 down, shaded in circle, and we are going to shade to the right. All right. Again, solving equation skills. We're going to multiply both sides by a -2 because I am multiplying by a negative. Yes, flip that inequality symbol. All right, and then I can go ahead and shade there. All right, there's my -8, 0. Darken in to the right. So again, the main thing here is, do I have to worry about a flip? All right, and then is it going to be an open circle or is it going to be a shaded in circle? Those are the main things that you are after. Now we're going to get one other variety, and it's going to be this guy right here, because watch what happens to this guy. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take this one here. Let's solve. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. Subtract 1. Okay, that's -4. There we go. X divided by no big deal. Now the big thing here is, where's your variable? It's on the right-hand side. No big deal, okay? I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. So I've got -24 is less than or equal to x. Now, typically what we like to do is when we graph, we always like the variable to come first. Here it's coming second. It's just more difficult to read. So if you flip the sides of the numbers, bring the x, bring the negative, guess what you have to do with the inequality symbol? Yeah, you've got to flip it as well, all right? So it makes it easy to read. I want x to be greater than or equal to -24. So there's 0, -24 would be over there. Greater than or equal to, okay, so I'm shading this way. There we go. Again, darkened in circle, that's there. Could I just interpret this by leaving it? Yes, you can. But a lot of people like the variable to come first, because if you'll notice that if the variable comes first, the inequality always goes the way of the arrow. This was pointing to the right, went to the right, point to the right, went to the right, point to the left, went to the left. So again, it is a nice little thing that you can do. All right, that's it there. Like I said, it's just watching for those variety of things, and that's it. Round 1's over.